Greetings, this is Father Michael with our Word of the Week. This week's word is the phrase, small matters. Small matters. Have you heard the old saying, the devil is in the details? Well, of course, this encapsulates that idea that the success or the failure of anything is often found in those little details of the preparation for the minute logistics that go into whatever endeavor is in front of us. And you might not know that it's an old German proverb that actually is not the devil is in the details, but that is God is in the detail. That's the original phrase. And if we look at this weekend's gospel, we hear Jesus say something similar about small things, small matters, the details and their importance. He says this to his friends, his apostles, to us. Those who are trustworthy in small matters will be trustworthy in great ones. And those who are untrustworthy in small matters, in the details of life, are untrustworthy in great ones. And there are two aspects of the idea that small matters, that the details of life, the small things, the ordinary things, make all the difference for us. And first is that nothing heroic, no heroic act or endeavor suddenly comes out of the blue, right? It is developed over time by small things done again and again and again. After all, true virtue is the habitual practice of doing good again and again and again. In other words, if we want to be the saints God has called us to be, if we want to live heroically with extravagant love, that reckless love we heard about last week, if we want that to fill our hearts and our minds and our lives, we have to start small, with little acts each and every day. It's interesting, I was reading a study on how long does it take for any particular action or custom to become a habit, to be internalized, to be integrated within the fabric of life. Oftentimes you'll hear a couple of weeks or so. Actually, research has found out that the devil is in the details here. It takes 66 days on average in order to take a habit-forming idea in our lives. That is, to have some action repeated again and again and again to really take root in ourselves. And it was interesting that they noted, even if in the course of those days you missed a day or two, the most important day was the day after which you missed, to get right back at it. In other words, even if you weren't 100% faithful over that time period of almost over 2 months, what was important that there was a continuation of that habit. So small matters each and every day. And the second aspect that small matters is not just that little things build up to form a habit, to do great, heroic, extraordinary things, but truly, to quote Mother Teresa, nothing is small because small things can be done with great love. In other words, when it comes to loving the way God has called us to love with that reckless abandon that the good shepherd, the prodigal father, and the woman who finds the coin of last week, if we want to love in that reckless, crazy way that St. Catherine talks about, we too don't need big heroic moments or circumstances, but just the ordinary small matters of our lives done with that great love, that great gift of self. There are no small matters, in other words, when it comes to our life of faith and love. Only small people, only small love, right? And so we are called to do even small things, ordinary things, routine things with great love. Those who are trustworthy in small matters will be trustworthy in great ones. The Lord calls us once again, in a continuation from last week, to love with His love. And the way to do that is step by step, small by small, because God is in the detail. Amen. Amen.